Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video and thanks for joining me. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out my 20-gallon long community tank, which houses my nano community fish. If you want to check out what's in here, then make sure you stay tuned. But recently in the UK, we've had a heat wave, which has caused a pair of algae problems in some of the fish tanks. Now we've got some new plants and some new plans to sort this out today. So if you want to know what's going on, as well as find out how the new chocolate gouramis are getting on, then make sure you stay tuned. And that's all coming up right after this. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my 20-gallon long aquarium, which is housing my community. Okay, and welcome back. It's a bit darker than normal because we made an early start. I didn't expect these plants to turn up so soon. Ordered these from Horizon Aquatics yesterday and they turned up this morning, like 9 o'clock, so amazing. So I'm not going to complain because it's always nice to get them here on time. But like I said, there's been a few areas we need to tackle on the 20-gallon, but we're going to unbox the plants first. We need to do a water change on the tank and able to plant it, but why don't we just dig in quickly now. Okay, so we have got a tray of Tropica, amazing, and we've also got 2 boxes, should be filled with the remaining plants. Okay, so why don't we dig into this? Okay, so we'll open the Tropica first. Right. Packaged really nicely. I always like it when they come in these trays, it always keeps them nice and secure. I think, yeah. Okay, so we got some Hygrophila pinnata feeder, which will be for the 20-gallon. We have got, can't even remember what this was. Okay, so I'm probably going to kill the pronunciation of this. So this is Homolomena sp Cicado. But quite an unusual plant, I think. It was quite rare in their rare section, so we give it a go. And it's meant to be an easy to look after plant. We've got some Rotala green, which I will be adding into the 45p, so that's not for today. Okay, we've got some Bucephalanda Kadang, which I've never used before, which I thought would bring a nice tone to that tank. And then we've got another Rotala green, which is for the 45p. Okay, so we've got some, I'm not going to take them in the bags, I want to keep them wet, but we've got some Trident fern and some narrow leaf Java fern in there, which is for the 20-gallon, so we'll be using that today. But really nice packaging. If you haven't checked out Horizon Aquatics, then I'll leave a link down in the description, go and check them out. They're not sponsoring this video, haven't sent me anything for free, just one of the better websites that I use. I know a lot of people ask me what sort of websites I tend to get plants and equipment from, but Horizon would be one. Riverwood Aquatics would be another, Scape Nature, another one. I also do Pro Shrimp, Aqua Essentials, and Aquarium Gardens. Those are generally the ones I tend to use more often than not. And we've got some more Java fern in there. And I think we've got some more. Oh, I can't even remember what's in there, but we'll find out when we put them in. So why don't we get a water change done on this tank now, and then we can start looking at the planting. Okay, so it's perhaps a bit noisy because the filter's still going. I'd like to keep it going as long as I can to keep the bacteria healthy. But we've lowered it down by 50% now, so we should have enough room, then we can start gluing some of the epiphyte plants on. So the plan is, that you probably can't see it very well now, but the bulbitis there, you can sort of see is covered in algae. So I'm going to literally rip all the bulbitis out and we'll replace it with Java fern. And there's a couple of spaces down here that are looking a bit bare, which could do with some plants. So we'll add those in. I do have some pistons coming to add over the wood, which will hopefully make it look a lot better. But that hasn't turned up yet and we'll do that in a separate video. But let's crack on. Okay, so now we have got the Java ferns in, which I think look absolutely amazing. The reason I've gone with trident and narrow is just because, oh no, I just put my elbow in a blob of super glue. But the reason that I added the both in, because I think it just gives her a nice texture rather than just having one singular type of plant. They are very similar, the trident's a bit more narrow than the narrow, funnily enough. But I think they'll grow in nicely and hopefully now it'll start to bulk out a little bit. But I think it's hard to see how the tank's going to look, so I'm going to fill it back up now and then we'll add the rest of the plants and we'll crack on with the rest of the video, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so we got the Java ferns in and we've got the tank filled back up. I don't know whether you agree, but I think it looks pretty nice. But I think we just need to add the remainder of the plants now. A lot of them are epiphyte plants. Now I did think about using the Rotala green here, not for the AJ45P, whoops, like I originally planned, but there's the gouramis looking decent, aren't they? But I think I want to get some stem plants in here, but I don't think I want to use the Rotala which we've got for the other tank. I think I want to come up with something a bit more colourful maybe, or slightly different colour. But if you've got any suggestions, leave it in the comments down below. But why don't we crack on and get some more of these plants in? we are done, and we finally got all the plants in there. I'm really happy with them, but as normal, they probably need time to grow up towards the light and start to look a bit nicer. But I think this is definitely looking a lot better than that algae covered ball biters. So this tank's had a lot done to it recently. Obviously we rescaped it, we've had some new fish. If you haven't seen the video on the chocolate gouramis, then I'll leave a link up here. So go and check that out. They're doing really, really well. I did lose one, which was the small one, which seemed a little bit of a runt, to be honest. So we've got 5 in there at the moment, but they've been in here now for probably 3 weeks and they're doing really well. The harlequins, I'm not out competing them for food like I originally thought. God, I am shiny. Whew. But yeah, so the harlequin restorers are not out competing them for food, and I fed them a combination of bloodworms and pellets, and the gouramis are taking pellets, so happy days. But as always, any of the items I've mentioned or used today, including the plants, I'll leave links in the description below. I'll also leave a list of the plants we've used as well, so you can check those out for yourself. And I'll keep you up to date on any of the progress on this tank, as I always do. But I'm really happy with it at the moment. I've got some of my dream fish in there. We've got some clown killies and chocolate gouramis. Now there is another gourami that I am after, but we're waiting to set up the ADA rack. As well as other projects, we've got the Firebelly 2 paludarium still ongoing and a ball python build already waiting to be done. As well as plenty more aquascapes. I've got a few already filmed and some more to film. So plenty of exciting content to come. If you're not subscribed to this channel already, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, knock that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. As well, if you want to check out my merch, John's Rainforest Room t-shirt, woo, as well as the hat. And there are fish keeping and reptile keeping t-shirts and mugs and things like that as well. There'll be something for all of you. If you purchase anything, 1, I'll be massively grateful. And 2, you'll also help the channel progress in terms of helping the animals with better setups, better equipment, filming equipment, just to make your experience even better. And I'm probably just rambling. So why don't we cut that off for today, and I'll catch you in the next video.